New tonight, a bill that will overhaul Georgia's citizens arrest law has cleared another hurdle, unanimously passing in the House, and now heads to Governor Brian Kemp's desk for his signature. WSAV News 3's Ricardo Lewis has reaction from state leaders.
As the Georgia legislative session comes to a close, several bills are under the microscope looking to become law. With bipartisan support, the highly debated citizens arrest law has moved one step closer. Georgia will become the first state in the country to get rid of its citizens arrest law as House Bill 479 advances to Governor Brian Kemp's desk for his signature, something he says he looks forward to doing. State Representative Carl Gilliard is the sponsor of the bill.
It's been a 2-year journey that's been a lot of passion and dedication. Democrats led the charge on this, and I feel that it's powerful.
Georgia's current law was enacted during the Civil War and allows citizens to arrest someone if a crime is committed in their presence or they have immediate knowledge that a crime has been committed.
It makes it illegal for a citizen to take it into his or her own hands. It puts the responsibility back in the hands of the law.
The change in the statute comes after Ahmaud Arbery was shot and killed in February while jogging in a Glenn County neighborhood after being mistaken for a burglar. The father and son duo who armed themselves and pursued Arbery are now behind bars.
Ms. Cooper and the Ahmaud Arbery family had to lose a loved one in order for it to come to the nation's attention. We look at everything from George Floyd. It had to come to the nation's attention, but we had to lose a loved one.
Governor Brian Kemp supports the overhaul of the law. In a statement, he says the statute strikes a critical balance by allowing Georgians to protect themselves and their families, while also repealing Civil War-era language in our laws that is ripe for abuse.
We've got to continue to do the work to say never again, and Georgia truly must become the state that is too busy to hate.
The law would allow business and restaurant owners to detain people they believe stole something. Licensed security guards and private detectives will also have that right. Ricardo Lewis, WSAV News 3 on your side.